Good morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always, told out of Voice of Radio. So today, we need to take a little bit of a look at all of the upcoming promos. You see, ladies and gentlemen, there are a bunch of promos coming into Pokémon TCG, as there always tend to be, but as is the case, there's a lot coming out. They're coming out in different places. I've had a bunch of questions from a bunch of people, and I think now is a pretty good time to really sit down and lay it all out. Now, it's a little bit weird, because of course one of the things I could talk about were the EVV Max Premium collections. You have Flareon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon. The two come with two promos in each, the V and the V Max. Let's use Flareon as an example here because, come on, that's amazing. But I do think it's fair to say that they're kind of out in some places and kind of not out in other places, so I'm not putting them on the list, but do keep an eye out for them, because they are, if they're not out, they're going to be coming out, and if they are going to be coming out, you very much need to have them on your list of upcoming promos. So what have we actually got coming? Well, the next promos, we're going to split this into UK and US, and then Japan after. The next ones coming out are your Leafeon and Glaceon, which are coming in those VSTAR boxes. Now remember, these might be VSTAR, but they are not really anything to do with Brilliant Stars. Sure, you get your VSTAR marker, and that's lovely, but these are separate products. They release 2 weeks before Brilliant Stars comes out, at least. And they are not actually featuring any Brilliant Stars packs. They are very much separate things. But you do get an exclusive Leafeon V and Leafeon V-Star in the Leafeon box, and you get yourself an exclusive Glaceon V and Glaceon V-Star in the Glaceon box. Very important to note that these are different from the ones that came around in Evolving Skies. These are not the same cards at all. For what it's worth, the Leafeon I don't think is as good, because you've got that really nice ability on the one in Evolving Skies. I'm going to be honest with you, the Glaceon, I'm not a huge fan of either of them. But do remember that these new ones do have a regulation mark that is 1 year later than the existing ones. So we will have a year where the V-Star are legal, these new V are legal, but the old V are not. Something to bear in mind. Now after that, we are getting the Corviknight and Lycanroc V battle decks. And these are alternate art promos. Now they are proper promos, and you do get yourself, well, I mean, they're promos, right? So they are listed with promo numbering, as you might expect. They have a Black Star, and, you know, Lycanroc is promo 199. So these are proper promos. Incidentally, I know we do cover on this channel here and there various products along the lines of, hey, they got a different holo pattern, etc. In this video, we are focusing on actual promos. Lycanroc is Sword and Shield 199, Corviknight is Sword and Shield 200, so these are the ones we are going to be focusing on. If they don't have a new promo number, we're not going to be looking at them. And the fact of the matter is, these are not new cards. You know, the Corviknight is just a reprint of the Corviknight that came around in Battle Styles. It's exactly the same in every way. It's just got different artwork. And the Lycanroc is a reprint of the Lycanroc that came around in Evolving Skies. And again, same card, different artwork. But if you're collecting promos, you are going to need them. Now, in Brilliant Stars, we actually have 8 promos coming, but we only know 4 of them. So in the free pack blisters over in Brilliant Stars, we have got those 2 that I am over the top excited about. This is your Leafeon and Glaceon. Now, these are Okacheke artwork. I've made absolutely no secret of my love for Okacheke's artwork in the Pokemon TCG. In fact, I think, if anything, I have been absolutely effusive and over the top in how wonderful they are, and I will continue to be doing that. I should say I did finally put in an order for the Japanese versions of these this past week. Far too late on my part, but hopefully we'll get them eventually. We'll see if they turn up in good condition. Fingers crossed. But these are brand new Leafeon and Glaceon cards drawn by the wonderful Okacheke. They are mechanically unique. They are artistically unique. They're not particularly good cards, but they are new cards. They are promos and all of that. We then have the one-pack blisters featuring Flapple and Eevee. Eevee is another Okacheke that was featured as a gym promo over in Japan. Yes, I did order one of those with the Leafeon and Glaceon. The Flapple was a magazine promo over in Japan. It came on an issue of Corocoro. So we're finally getting that. The Eevee, as Eevees tend to be nowadays, it has been released in the past with different artwork. Whereas the Flapple is brand new and mechanically unique and all of that. It's just not particularly good. So it's coming and yay and all of that, but you have been warned. I'm going to be picking it up. It's up to you whether you do so. Now, we also know that there are 4 pre-release promos, and these can be gotten in your build and battle kits. Do remember, of course, that if you buy a build and battle stadium, and these are finally coming to the UK for the first time ever, and I'm assuming other parts of Europe, you will get 2 of them. We know there's going to be 4. We know they're going to be alternate art. We know they're going to be stamped with the Brilliant Stars logo, because all the pre-release promos always are. We don't know what they actually are. We've not been told. We've not been shown. We have no idea. So a heads up that those promos are coming in February, but also a heads up that we don't know what they are or what they do or any of that malarkey. And that is, as far as I'm aware, the only confirmed promos we've got in English. Now, I will tell you as a nice little bit of a bonus, we know that the Pikachu from the 100 start decks is coming. We've seen that image on PTCGO. We've just not actually been told where it's coming from. There probably is a Pikachu box coming in the future. I might do a video about that in a day or two. We know that Pikachu is coming. We've seen it. We know it's promo 198, which actually puts it just in front of Lycanroc and Corviknight, but we don't actually know what the deal with it is. I am sorry. Now, moving over into Japan, they've got some cool promos coming as well. I don't know how these are going to be coming out. Where I have a good way of guessing, I shall let you know. So I told you the other day that in Corocoro over in Japan, they are actually giving you a Pikachu V Max promo. An actual Pikachu V Max. And it is important to note that this is different to the existing Pikachu V Max. Now remember, the Pikachu Wants a Hug V Max. That is a reprint of the one from Vivid Voltage with different artwork. This is a brand new Pikachu, and not for nothing, but it is worth pointing out that this, again, has a regulation mark of F, so it will actually exist in the Pokemon TCG for 2 years. Longer than your regular Pikachu VMAX, which has a regulation mark of D. I imagine we'll be getting this at some point. We know for a fact it's not coming in Brilliant Stars, so expect it to either be a promo or be popped in a set in the future. I would imagine this will be a promo at some point, but we don't know for certain. Along similar lines, there is a deck, which is going to be a kind of a promo over in Japan. It is the 100 start deck. It is deck 000. It is exclusive to Corocoro. And as it stands at the moment, we know of 4 exclusive cards which are going to be in there. There is a Pikachu V to go with the VMAX. There is an Eevee V. There is a new Dubwool. And there is actually a new Wooloo, which is particularly exciting to me because it does feature Okacheke artwork. So I'm going to have to try and find the Japanese version of this. Over in Japan, you have to buy Corocoro and basically enter the drawing. There are going to be 100,000 of these given out. We don't know how these cards are going to come over here. They are new, they are mechanically unique. We will get them at some point. I would imagine that these are going to just end up popped in a set. That would be my guess. But it is nothing more than a guess at the moment. Now, we are getting, or by we I mean Japan, there is a Score Bunny friendly promo. How lovely is that? We've seen these in Japan a few times. They generally tend to feature extra Pokemon rather than just the cover Pokemon or the main Pokemon, which in this case is Score Bunny. And this is absolutely adorable and wonderful, and we love it. And I feel fairly confident saying this is going to be a blister promo in the future. Probably a 1-pack blister, because the last friendly promo was this so-so drawn Galarian Slowpoke, which ended up as a 1-pack blister promo for Evolving Skies. So that seems pretty sensible. And then the most recent promo that actually got revealed is that Regigigas, which is coming in an upcoming issue of Corocoro. I am very excited about this one. because I love me some Regigigas. Plus, it was revealed the day after I caught Regigigas on Brilliant Diamond, which seems like a weird coincidence. But essentially, this is a brand new card. But the Corocoro promos, we know at this stage they are going to be blister promos. The Flapple I showed you earlier, that was a Corocoro promo over in Japan. Previously, we saw Ice Cube, which came as a free pack blister promo for Evolving Skies, and we saw Snorlax, which came as a free pack blister promo for Chilling Reign. There is somewhere, and we're still waiting for this one to get an English release, there is a Corocoro Oricorio, and you have no idea how happy it makes me to say that, although it's weird because in Japan Oricorio isn't called Oricorio. So the only people that really get the majesty of Corocoro Oricorio are English people looking at the Japanese promo. I'm glad I got to share that with you. That's going to be a blister promo for a future set, I'm sure of it. But remember, we know it's not coming in Brilliant Stars. I've already shown you those ones. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. If you're looking to collect cool promos, these are the ones that have been confirmed. These are the ones coming out in the near future, and now it's over to you guys. I want to know which of these are extremely cool. I want to know which ones you're going to be picking up, and I want to know which ones you're going to be skipping. So let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.